Hello everyone, this is Mohammed. I am here for the new tutorial on how to make a three-dimensional photo scan. Very easy and free for using in our scientific, virtual and augmented reality projects or gaming. This three-dimensional photo scans, it means that, for example, this is our object. For example, this is the rock here, for example, and we're trying to make photos in a 360 degrees and even on top, and we will take many photos, and after that we will import these photos to softwares like Meshrooms, as we have here. Meshroom is this free software, or you can use the Agisoft. It's very most popular software, but I think you should buy a license for that. But anyway, in any software you can import the pictures, and after that you will get a three-dimensional photo scans, three-dimensional virtual rock, in fact, or virtual objects. And you can use it, you can edit it in the Blender and use it in the Unity game engine for your virtual and augmented reality projects. So first of all, for download this software, the Meshroom software, you should go to this website or just Google it. And after that, Google the Meshroom. This is open source software, so it is free, and comes here and click on this part, and after downloading you will have a folder, and this folder, and just click on the Meshroom here, an exe file, for example. And after that, you will, when the Meshroom software is opened, this is the software's environment, and this is in the left side of the software, you can see there is a place for importing the images here. Yeah, you can import the image here, and just here at the top you have a start button and a stop button. Just click on start, and something will be done automatically. No worries. There are some setting options here, but usually there is no need. For example, the texturing option here, you can have 2 or 3 types of textures, for example, for different with the different quality. But usually the default setting is okay. Don't worry, just import the images here, very easy, and just click on start. Just before starting, you should go to the file and click on save as, and just specify one address, because at the end all of the results will be automatically saved in that place, in that address. So just before starting your projects, just file and save as. So first you should import all of your images here and save as, and here, and after that start your project. For example, for this rock, I started to take a photo, and after that, for example, and I just import it here, and I just click on start, and just that will take some minutes to run, and at the end you will, in the right of your software, you will see a model here, and as you can see, the position of the camera are predicted by the software. Pay attention when you want to take a photo. Take more than enough photo. You should take many photos as you can. You should take, for example, started from one point and take many photos, and even on top and on bottom. There's no need for the bottom usually, but you can take a photo. But usually it's not needed. And you can take a photo, many photos. And as you can see at the end, some of the photos are accepted, some of them not. Yeah, so for this reason I'm telling you to take many photos and pay attention to just focus on your object. For example, here just a rock. Just focus on it. And at the end, you will have something like this. And there is one option here, load model. And when you click on the load model and just wait for a second, you can see the model, very nice model right now here. Yeah, this is the models, in fact, and you can here there's a setting. You can, for example, reduce the points, and even reduce the size of the size of points to be smaller to see the model itself, and here you can reduce the size of the cameras to see just the model. So this is the model, and as you can see, this model really needs to be edited. then it's very easy. We can edit it in the Blender. This is really easy. And this is a model. So after that, there is no option, for example, to export the data from the software. All of the results are automatically, saved in one folder. Now we will go to that folder. So now for editing, we should import our objects to the Blender. How? First of all, you should go to the file where you saved everything in there, and after that you will find the file which name is Meshroom cache. Click on it, and after that you have a file texturing. Click on it, and probably here you have just one file. Doesn't matter. I have two files because I had two projects, but if you have just one project, you will see just one file. Just click on it, and these are very nice files which we need for editing. This is the 3D object file. This file, 3D object file. This is very important, and we just import these to Unity. And these are the textures. This texture and this texture and this 3D object are very important. But again, it is not edited. So now, so when I know the address, I started to work with Blender. Just search Blender and run the Blender. This is the Blender, and this is Blender 2.79. Probably you can have a Blender 2.80, but you can download the Blender 2.79. And just you can see something like here. Just click in, for example, the space here, and after that you will see such these objects, something like Unity, but in the Unity you cannot edit the meshes. Here you can edit. We have a camera here, and for example this is inside the camera. By pressing the number 0 on your keyboard, you can see the camera. This is the camera, for example, and this is the light, like sun, like a lamp, some kind of lamp, and this is the object, for example. But if in the right side of your page, you can see many options here. These options are for editing, for many things. And here, for example, when I right click on a camera, it will be selected. Or when I right click on an object, or when I right click on a light, they will be selected, and you can see them here. This is exactly like hierarchy in the Unity. And we have some options exactly like Unity here. For example, translate, rotate, scale here. And in fact, Blender is kind of game engine, but not like Unity. Unity is really powerful rather than Blender. Okay, let's start. Right click on this cube here, but we don't need cube, and but we have this cube as an object here. Just right click on this cube and press delete on your keyboard, and just choose delete, and you cannot see the cube here. So the object is deleted. So now we should import the 3D object from the Meshroom. Go to File, Import, and here you can see the OBJ file. Yeah, very front OBJ file, and there are some other formats which you can import, but as the our file is OBJ file, just click on it, and here you should just address the file. For example, Meshroom cache texturing, and this is the file and the OBJ. Click on it. You should just wait for a second. So this is the file we have. This is the file we have here, and so right now it's not so good. Yeah, we will edit it. Do not worry. just press R on your keyboard. When you select R, you can rotate everything. But again, you cannot have a good control, huh? Again, press R, and you have much better control on rotation. Yeah, just this, for example. And come here, translate. Here, press on translate. You can translate this. Yeah, translate this. R, it means rotate. When I select on R, it means I just click on rotate here. Yeah. So 2 times you should press R to rotate and for rotation, and now we have a model here. And so as you can see here, we have some option here, and just first of all right click on this model, and now this model is selected. The name of this model is textured mesh. Yeah, so because it's object here. So if you come here in this part, we have an object mode, and we have an edit mode, and we have some other options. We should work with the edit mode for editing. Just click on edit mode and wait, because we have many mesh, and for this reason sometimes you should wait. And so right now all of the vertices is now selected. We don't need it. Just press A. So now, as you can see here, you can see the meshes, and this dark area is because the meshes are very dense, and the nodes are very near to each other. For this reason, this is very dark, and this is not dark. So anyway, we should delete these parts. We don't need it. So for deleting these vertices in the edit mode, pay attention in the edit mode, and right now when we press A again, all of the vertices will be selected. We don't need this. Again, should we press A? Right now, none of the vertices is selected. Yeah. So we want to select such a specific vertices. So press C on your keyboard, and when you press C, you can see the circle on your mouse. You can change the the radius of this circle by this scroll between the mouse on the mouse between the right click and left click. You have something. You have this. No, we don't need it. We have something like this. This size. Yes, this is much better. And just try to, with the clicking, try to get the meshes here. This will be very slow probably. Don't worry, because there are many mesh. So for example, now we stop and just press escape on the keyboard, and go to the left side of your Unity of your Blender software, and there is a remove here. Click on delete, click on vertices, and you will see these vertices will be deleted. Yeah. Yes. So gradually we should delete all of the vertices here. So now we should delete all of the vertices. Yeah, you can get them, and press escape and come here. You have a delete option here, vertices, and these will be deleted. Again, press C, and now I want to increase the size of this to make it faster, And everything, not getting the dimension. Yeah, it's good. Press escape and come here and delete vertices. Now many vertices now deleted. So come here, see there are many extra vertices which should be deleted. escape, come to delete vertices. So now again we have many. Should do it. Yeah. So if you want to see the result until now, what will happen, you can just come here and in this part here, in the shading part, you have some option, and just click on texture and choose the object mode and select texture. And you can see this is your model, for example, until now, but this part should be deleted. So in order to see the result until now, go this part and click that object mode. And the object mode, you cannot see any texture, any material. Just come here, click on texture. These are shadings, yeah. So until now, this is better than the first model, but it's not enough. These meshes should be deleted too. But anyway, and why we have a shadow here, because the lamp is here. You can change the position of the lamp to see the better view, and I can change the energy, for example, increasing to 100, and you can see it's much better, and you can change even the color of it and anything. But these are not really important. The important thing is that we have many meshes here which should be deleted, and these are extra meshes here, this side. And at the end, after deleting this model, again you can click on it and you can right click on it and select it, the model. After deleting extra vertices, you can select the model and go on a file. Now export the FBX file. FBX file usually is the best format for exporting to the Unity, and you can export it as an FBX file. And when you click on FBX file, and you can change the name here, just this part, you have a selected options. Click on it. Click on selected option, and you can export it as a FBX file. Just click here and export the FBX file. So this is the model, and related to just if you really like, if you're really interested in, you can have another lamp too. For example, the create, come here, and for example, you can say point here, and this is another lamp here, and you can see this point here as an object. These are all objects exactly in the Unity you have. And I added another lamp here. You can have many lamps, again, for example, point, and this point can be here, for example, or you can add a sun top, and for example here, and rotate it and direction. Yeah, this is all models, and you can change the energy again to any numbers you want. For example, this is 100. and you can see very nice model. And if you see, we have some holes here. It's not good. We try to get a get a photo. That was not very accurate. Yeah. Otherwise, generally it's good, not a bad model. And this is just so. Thank you for watching. Also, there is another software which name is 3D the Free, and you can download it. Just search in a Google 3D the Free, and in the free, because we usually use the free versions. And if you go to this website and come here, you can download it for the Windows. And if you open this software is something like this, environment, and just go to the workflow. This works exactly like Meshroom in the new projects, and just choose this option to compute 3D model, compute textures, and even mask images, and just next. And you can import your images here, and after that you just run the model. You can get exactly like the 3D objects and texture from Meshroom. You can get them from 3D, Free. These are all softwares are the same. In fact, this software, Agisoft and Meshroom, all of them are the same. But if you have any problem with the Meshroom, you can use this software.